Iran is funding global terrorism in our region. We will never surrender to terror. And if, God forbid, the proxies in Lebanon, the Iranian proxies, will try to target Israel, we will hit Iran.
India and Israel both have faced challenges of terrorism. We have also seen the recent terror attacks. So when it comes to this issue, how do you think India and Israel can together tackle this menace?
Interestingly enough, Israel's, unfortunately, in the cutting edge of counterterrorism. And as you well understand, terror is not just an Israeli challenge, it's a global challenge. We're working together with India how to make a better world, how to have better agriculture, food, water, health, how to use technology to have a better world. But unfortunately, the terrorists want to wipe Israel off the map. They're working together with Iran. Iran is funding global terrorism in our region. They're funding Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, and regimes in Syria and other places. And they pose a threat to Israel. And just the other week, 2 weeks ago, unfortunately, the terrorists killed 3 members of the family just because they were Jews. The mother was an English teacher. The 2 daughters volunteered to help elderly and in scouts. And just for being Jews, they were murdered. And unfortunately, they were greeted with flowers and candy. Unfortunately, they're seeking death versus life, which is what we do. So Israel's developed a very clear message. We will never surrender to terror. And if, God forbid, the proxies in Lebanon, the Iranian proxies, will try to target Israel, we will hit Iran. This is what President Kennedy did at the time with the Cuban Missile Crisis, where President Kennedy said to the Russians that if you target the US from Cuba, we will answer with a missile to Moscow. We understand where terror is headed, and we will not surrender, and we will fight. We'll use our best technology, the fact that we believe in life and we want to promote life, and we cooperate with many, many countries to have a better world. Thank God Israel has demonstrated that we know how to strike peace with Egypt for 40 years, with Jordan for 25 years. Now, thank God, we have the Abraham Accord. And the last thing I would say on this point is that both Israel and India have similar challenges. You're in a tough neighborhood. We're challenged together, and that's why we share a lot of our experience in security and in counterterrorism together.